So I bought this house. I peer into the loft space like a meerkat. I'm like this. And I'm in there and I realised this could be a loft conversion. This could actually work. Straight away, I know I need to assemble a team. So I need a builder, I need an architect, I need a structural engineer, I need a party wall surveyor, and I need building control. Originally, simple plan. I'll be in and out of here, 3 months, 70k later, we'll be down. Then the loft idea happened, and then I'm thinking, okay, in and out, 100k, 4 or 5 months. So the way a loft conversion works, we take our super basic house, which looks like this. Nice pitched roof. Let's join that up. We want to take the distance between the top of our floor joists here and the underside of our ridge beam. So here we have like a little ridge timber wooden beam that goes from one side to the other. We want to take the distance from there to there. We want about 2.5, 2.6 meters ideally. And what we're going to do, using that height, we're going to build a dormer on the back, basically a square box. So that square box is going to come out like this. We're going to bring it just in before this line. It's going to look like that. So if we look at this in 3D, so if I bring this out, it's going to look something like this. This line comes out here. This is our dormer. Again, it comes in right before this line. The line, so we've got this square or rectangular box on the side of the house. This is our ridge line, so that stays the same. That height can't move. What we end up doing is we stick a couple of windows in here, another window in here, and then we might have a skylight up here. And that is what our loft looks like. So how do we buy a place like this that needs this much work? Because it looks a bit like an auction property, and it kind of was. It was a bank repossession. And I had to buy it under auction conditions, so I had 30 days to exchange and complete. They wanted cash buyers only, and it was 325,000. And I don't have that much in the bank right now. So how did I buy this thing? Halifax and NatWest, your normal lender, they won't lend. I needed a specialist. Shaz, I need a bridge. What a bridge is, basically, temporary 6-month loan, very high interest rate. Right, I have 6 months till payback, starting from now. I borrowed £243,750 from the bank. I'm paying 0.75% per month, which is 9% per year. Plus a couple of fees, I end up basically paying back £1,828 per month, starting now. Right, let's put this on the board. Right, now we've got our lending sorted, we need an architect. I need to get planning permission for this thing. Before my architect even starts, we need a measured survey done. So I need a man, theodolite, he's going to turn up, he's going to measure the outside, he's going to measure the inside. What we need is elevations. I need a front, back, and I need sides because we've got an outrigger. I also need floor plans doing. The estate agent's version is not good enough. We need dimensions on this thing. I went out individually to a measuring survey company. I ducked this up because I told them I only need a front and rear elevation. I forgot about the side. In my head, it was like a terrace house, it was flat. It wasn't, we needed the side because there were 2 windows on there and those had to be drawn. So I had to pay another £150 for his drawing time. Anyway, that gets done. I end up with these drawings. So these are the existing drawings of the flat. Next, I need my party wall surveyor. Jeffers! We need to serve a few notices here. We have my freeholder, we have next door's freeholder, we have the leaseholders, and as a courtesy, we're going to inform the renters next door as well. Now there are 3 main criteria that dictate whether you actually need a party wall surveyor on a normal project. That is, if you're working on an existing party wall or boundary wall, building on or at the boundary of 2 properties, if you're excavating below or near to somebody else's structure. Now my steel beam is literally on the party wall, so we're going to need a party wall agreement. Next up is building control. And I've also ducked this one up a little bit as well, because technically I started structural works without informing the council. So what I did was I went to a private building control. One, they're either cheaper or the same price, but you get a much better service because they're privately run. And I know the surveyors now because I've done a couple of projects in the local area. What happened was we submitted our application to the local council. They came by and had a look and they said, oh, you've made some structural changes, because I redid the floor. Essentially it was just bouncing. Technically that's a structural change. So although I didn't actually do any work as part of the loft conversion, I had started work in the building. I started the strip out and we did do some structural items. Technically I should have told them. I got a little fine about that. I did get a fine. Technically it's like a penalty. I had to pay basically 50% more because we started works without informing them, and I wasn't allowed to use my private one. I had to use the council. We now have Jason with a Y. He's our building control. He seems alright. Next up, I need my structural engineer. He's going to liaise with my architect, who's then going to do the detailed design. Maybe. I think I can take that. But I can't do the calculations. That I do need my structural engineer for. I'm going to use a very nice man called Shiraz, like the wine. And last but not least, we need our builder. Dmitry. Assemble the team.